Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is welcome to Atlanta. Yeah. This is what I deal with on a daily basis. Hello guys, and welcome to this week's video. So today we are doing an Instagram Q&A. First of all, Instagram has just all of a sudden come out of the blue with all these different features, IGTV. Let's talk about that for a second. How do you guys feel about it? I don't know. It might be a game changer for how content is going to be consumed. And you know, it's crazy because it's like people didn't adapt to Snapchat at first, and then it picked up really quickly, and like, I don't know, it's just interesting. It's an interesting space to watch things. But have you guys already started like watching or consuming content? Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. It's just I wanted to know your thoughts. Anyway, geez, really digress there. So yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of questions from some of you guys who follow me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, my handle's right here, but that's basically where I got all these questions from. So yeah, let's just get into the video. Question number 1, are you permanently staying in Atlanta? This is probably my most asked question, and at the moment, yes, I do want to stay, just because career-wise it's a good choice. I'm just gonna like basically put 2 questions in one. So someone asked me, Anna asked me, since you already graduated, did you change your visa from student and to what now since you're no longer a student? All right, so let me break it down for you guys. So basically, if you want to come to the States or study in the States, you're given an authorization to work only for 1 year after you're done with school. You can get it extended to about maybe 2 years after that, so it would be a total of 3 years, but it really depends on what type of degree you got in order to get the extension. Like, it depends on a lot of things, like the job that you get, whether they're verified, and it's just this whole thing to do with the government and immigration and blah blah blah. But in general, I guess most people who study in the States are able to work for a year. So that's basically how I got to stay, because you guys know the situation with Trump trying to get everyone out of the country. Who knows, like maybe it's not even gonna be a year anymore. Maybe it's gonna, I don't know. Let's just pray for this country. Yeah, at the moment I can stay for a good year to 3 years. Yeah. Another question, I guess still with the whole graduating thing, is what's your plan after graduating? To work? That's basically my plan. The usual adulting. Like, adulting ain't easy and you need money to adult, so what's your shoe and waist size? This is by Joanne. And some of these questions I already answered on my Instagram. I'm just gonna answer them again, but my shoe and waist size is, I'm a 7.5 US and my waist is 28 inches, I think. Yeah. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? LOL challenge. Guys, let's stop this challenge now. Can we just end it? Can we end it? Man, this challenge has lasted. You know, one challenge that I do remember actually enjoying, and it was the mannequin challenge. That was my favorite one. We should have kept that for longer, but it was also really annoying. France or Croatia? I was for France. Yay! Someone asked me, how did I land such a great job? I don't know how you know what job I have, so I don't get what you mean. Unless you're talking about YouTube? I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Oh, this is not even a question. It said, I'm your biggest fan. You are so pretty and your body is gold. Oh, thanks, Samantha. That is so sweet. Really appreciate it. How old am I? 22. Do you think graduating school when you're 26 is really old and it's slowing your life? Absolutely not. I believe education is extremely important. It does not matter. If you know you're going there to do something that's beneficial to you and you're going there to expand your mind and just learn, there's literally no time limit. I was in school with 40-year-olds, I was in school with 30-year-olds, 20-year-olds, like 18-year-olds, and it really doesn't matter. I've never thought it mattered at all. What software do I use to edit my videos? I use Final Cut Pro X. Yeah, super easy. I would totally recommend it. I'm trying to shift to Premiere though, just because I don't think it's more professional, to be honest. At the end of the day, it's just your storytelling techniques that matter, not the software. But I don't know. I just use Final Cut Pro X. What's the best advice you would give your 18-year-old self? best advice, and I already mentioned this on my Instagram, is don't be in a rush to grow up. When I was 18, I was ready to grow up. I just could not wait. So I think I'm glad I had a lot of fun and I was young and all that stuff. So I just wish someone told me like, hey, just relax. This is probably gonna be one of your best times in your life. So like enjoy the hell out of it, because I was probably stressing over stupid things. Masara asks, are you planning on doing masters? I do want to do my masters actually. Not now, because when I do my masters, I'd have to pay for it. So when I get the money to do it, I will totally do my masters for sure. Favorite thing to cook? Curries, anything spicy. I just really like food that's really, really spiced. Do I live in my own apartment? Yes, I do have my own place. What is my dream job? 2 people actually asked me that. My dream job, I don't know what it is yet, but I do know it involves me being creative, executing really big ideas, and me working with other people. It could be anything, right? So yeah, I guess that would be my dream job. Please share more recipes on your YouTube page. You're beautiful as well. Oh, thanks, Wangari. Yes, that is the plan. Oh my gosh, I just shot 3 cooking videos. Impressed. I'm so shocked that I actually did that. I really do want to try. If you guys ask for recipe videos and all that stuff, I'll definitely give it to you. That reminds me, if you guys have any video suggestions or anything, please leave them down in the comments below. What's one thing you miss about Kenya? I miss a lot of things. Most specifically, I really miss the people. It's just really hard to have a connection with a place that you haven't even been brought up, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I think in general, just like the people, Kenyans are so much fun. Oh god, Kenyans are so much fun. And like the energy, the vibes, everyone wants to have a good time, and I really appreciate that. When do you plan on getting married? Nzuri? Definitely not anytime soon. So how was your experience like studying abroad? What was especially hard to adjust to? Valerie, that's a whole video right there. That's a whole video. I don't think I've ever talked about my experience in detail, but if you guys are interested in that, let me know. You know, I can tackle all sorts of different things, like to the racism part, to the food part, to the making friends, to college, to just being an outsider. It's a lot, so I'll probably do a separate video on that. What makeup products do I use? I use pretty much the same products all the time. I think I have about like 4 makeup videos, or like chit chat get ready with me's, where I'm using a bunch of my makeup. So you guys, shameless plug, you can go and watch those videos where I show you what products I usually use. I don't really switch up my makeup routine a lot, so I'm sure if you click on any video, you'll be able to see what products I use. Lucinda asks, what keeps me going? So I think I'm literally my worst enemy when it comes to how hard I am on myself. I'm really harsh. I never really credit myself as often as I should, which is honestly a really bad habit. I think what keeps me going is just the fact that I don't like disappointing myself, and I'm really my biggest critic. I just need to know I put in 100 in everything I do, because that's the only way I'll be super content and not be regretful of anything, or I won't like thinking back on things like, damn, you should have. Like that's like my biggest fear, is thinking you should have done this, you should have done that. I don't like that. But in terms of YouTube, honestly, if I can do something like entertain you or be a resource or inspire you somewhere or the other, and you let me know that that's how it helped you, then it's really motivating. Like, I'm not even speaking on behalf of myself, but even other content creators, if you guys genuinely enjoy their content, let them know. It's not easy just putting up videos, and it's not even just for you guys, you know. As creators, we like creating, and we like, you know, having an audience that we can relate to, and it's nice to have like internet friends. And so I really appreciate every single message I get regarding my content and stuff, because it's it's really hard. Like, I can stay up until 4 in the morning trying to edit a vlog, and it's like, why am I doing this? Like, there's no point. So those comments, thank you, really makes a difference. What other question do I have here? This question is, what did I study in college? I studied and I feel like I've said this so many times. Like, I know that people who genuinely like watch my videos will be like, Bahati, you say this all the time. I started this course called Branded Entertainment. In short, it's just a mixture of advertising, TV production, content marketing, digital marketing, social media. It's a whole mix of things. So not a question, but a request. Kindly, if possible, do more videos. They're really nice and helpful, and I enjoy watching them. Thank you so much, Nyawera. And I'll definitely do more videos for sure. If you could only choose one country to live in, which would it be? One. I think I just have to say Kenya. I'm such a sucker for having my friends and family around. Like, I can't imagine just being in a city just because it looks nice. People mean a lot to me. They really make a huge difference in your way of life. So I think I'd just say Kenya. Someone asked, how do you stay so skinny if you don't go to the gym? First of all, I don't think I'm skinny at all, girl. I don't think anyone's ever called me skinny before. I'm really not. I would say I'm slim thick. Hey. So basically, I have been doing intermittent fasting for about 2 years now. It's not a diet, it's more of like a lifestyle change that I did a while ago, and like, it's just something I'm used to. We're just gonna stop there because I have a whole video on that, actually, involving Emmanuel. He's the one who actually introduced me to it, and we're gonna do a whole video talking about fitness and diet and like how to keep in shape and all that good stuff in complete detail. So if it's already up, you'll see it on the cards right here, and you can also check in the description box. But if it's not, it should be up in maybe like a week or two for sure. How tall are you? I am 5'2". I'm really short. So which uni were you in? So the uni that I went to is called SCAD, stands for the Savannah College of Art and Design. So it's an art school, really about creative careers. So yeah, it was really cool. I had a really dope experience. I really want to go and study in the US. I want to know which school you went to and how the student life was there. I fancy face. So like I said, I'll do a whole video on that because it's weird. Like, I've been in college for like 4 years, but I've never really sat down and really went through more of the technicalities of like what it was really like. If you guys are interested in that, I'll definitely touch upon that for sure. Where do I buy my hair extension from? So this one is from Her Hair Company. So I have a whole tutorial of how I made this hair, and yeah, it's kept up, so I'm really happy with it. What's your take on race in the United States? I'm just gonna say one thing. It's honestly just super unfortunate. Even this whole thing, and I know we all make memes about it, like cops being called like barbecue Becky, and like all these memes of all these like white people calling the cops. Like, it's a real thing. Didn't think it was as bad as it was until I came here. So it's unfortunate, it's a mess, but the world's kind of screwed up in that way, you know? So yeah, such a somber question. So what do I love most about Emmanuel? He's actually coming in right now. Oh, hi, sweetie. We were just talking about you. He just came back. Someone asked me, what do I love the most about you?
What'd you say?
Haven't said anything yet. There's nothing good to say. I'm kidding. Yeah, so what I like about Emmanuel, I guess the most, there's so many things obviously, but like, I think the fact that he's really selfless, and it's always like an us thing. Like, if like I have this major thing coming up, he would like note it down and be like, there's this major thing that we have to do. And I'm like, it has nothing to do with you. He's like, no, but like, it's like he has a we thing, like, oh, we need to do this together, like we need to come up with a plan. Even though it's like my problem, he makes it his problem. He's honestly just so genuine, and like he's always helping out his friends, and he's really kind. And man, I know he's hearing this, I'm gassing him up so much. what are you doing with your life right now? I guess you mean like, what am I doing? Because I'm always home. Well, that's because I actually have a remote job. So I basically have to work from home, which, by the way, is not easy. I've only been doing this for like a couple of weeks now. And yo, the discipline that you need is madness. Like, oof. Are you ever bothered by your weight? Why would I be bothered? like, does it ever bother me? Yeah, it can. I mean, obviously, if I decide to let myself go, which I have a couple of times. I'm not the type of girl who like steps on the weighing scale all the time. I think I've gotten to a point where like I've really truly learned to accept myself, and if I want to change something about myself, regarding weight and trying to, you know, lose weight or whatever, then I'm just gonna do it. But that is basically it with the questions. Thank you for every single one of you guys who have submitted. I didn't really get to everything. A lot of them were questions that were really similar, but thank you anyway, and hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.